Something a lot of parents have told me is that they were not sure what to expect when they brought their baby home from the hospital in terms of sleep. Some babies will sleep really well from day one, and other babies are up every hour and a half to 2 hours and need to continue eating throughout the night. The reason for this is going to differ for every baby and every family, but a lot of times babies who are up a lot during the night and really need to continue feeding through the night are really trying to help mom bring her milk in if the mom is nursing. In other situations, the baby's stomach is so tiny, so it's completely normal and expected that your baby's only going to be able to eat a little bit at a time, and of course that means they're going to be hungry more often. So it is important to have realistic expectations that you are going to be awake a lot through the night, but you also should be sleeping and resting whenever you can. So I know that they say sleep when the baby sleeps. I'm gonna say it too because it's 100% true. You should definitely get your sleep and your rest when you can. And like I said before, let the chores go to somebody else or just let them pile up, because healing your body, bonding with your baby, and just getting used to life with a new baby is more important than the dishes in the sink. When your baby wakes up through the night and needs a feeding, it is really important to keep the lights as dim as possible. If not, just keep them off. You definitely do not need to turn on all the lights and watch TV or any of those things. You don't need to leave the room. You don't even need to leave the bed. You just need to feed that baby a nice full feeding so that he or she can get back to sleep and sleep for a few more hours so that you can get right back to sleep and do the same thing. If you turn on the lights, if you turn on the TV, if you go downstairs and maybe you want a midnight snack, any of those things that you're doing is going to stimulate your baby's brain and tell your baby that it's time to wake up. So then you're going to get stuck in the cycle of being awake in the middle of the night and not sleeping. I will also add a little tip here that breastfeeding moms should definitely have a big bottle of water, and maybe you do want some snacks, but have them in your nightstand so that you don't have to get up and go downstairs in the middle of the night, because when you're breastfeeding, your body is burning so many calories and you are going to be way more hungry than usual. So it kind of brings you back to those first trimester feels when you are starving and you just feel like you need to eat all the time. So you might want to have a snack next to your bed, but 110% make sure that you have a nice big bottle of water every time that you need to feed your baby. Replenish your body with water because you're going to get dehydrated. It's also important to have realistic expectations about how long it might take your baby to eat. Some babies are really slow feeders and it may take them 30 to 45 minutes to get a full feeding, but other babies are very quick and very efficient and they are done in 5 to 10 minutes. So it really just depends on your baby, and you need to make sure that you're offering full feedings and not just snacks. So the problem with babies snacking is that that is going to encourage them to be awake every hour and a half to 2 hours at night, because they keep snacking and then falling asleep and then snacking and falling asleep, and it just creates a really unhealthy sleep schedule, and you're just going to end up in a snacking to sleep routine. That brings me to the next point. We need to talk about what an eat, play, sleep routine is, what it means, and how to do it. So let's go.